So I'm Amy Cohn. I'm a professor in the Department of Industrial and Operations Engineering. I'm also the Associate Director for our new Center for Healthcare Engineering and Patient Safety. So as we all know, healthcare is a crisis, not only in the United States, but globally, that the ability to afford to provide high quality care to the population as a whole is very challenging and very problematic. Every one of us at some point is going to need healthcare. And in some cases, the advances that we've made in medicine are causing a lot of the problems in healthcare because genetic treatments and high-tech, very customized chemotherapy drugs and all sorts of other things are prohibitively expensive, which means that engineering is becoming recognized finally as a critical component in delivering care. How do we operate the system from the perspective of industrial operations, right? It's a system that needs to be administered. So about 2 years ago, we formed a Center for Healthcare Engineering and Patient Safety, CHEPS, with the goal of really bridging engineering and medicine and finding ways to use engineering tools to improve healthcare delivery. And in the process, we're doing a lot of different things. It's been a very exciting time. We're working on projects. So for example, we have faculty and students working in heart-lung transplants. We have people working in emergency medicine. We have people working in primary care in the VA hospital. We have people working on how you deliver anesthesia safely to patients. We have people working on all sorts of different projects directly with folks at the hospital system, putting them into practice. In addition, we're working to better understand how engineers and physicians and other clinicians work together. So how we overcome the language barriers and the cultural barriers of understanding each other. When I go to work with US Airways, I'm working with people who think like engineers. When I go to work with a pediatrician, he or she doesn't think like an engineer. And so how do we help each other understand the ways that we can work together? A big part of that is both educating the faculty on both sides, but also educating our students. So we have 15 students, primarily from industrial engineering, but also from biomedical, as well as from the School of Public Health, the med school, all working together with faculty on these projects. Healthcare to me is an incredibly exciting place to work as an IOE. When you walk through the hospital and see a little kid who's getting treated for a rare disease and you know that you're working on projects that's going to make their experience better, that's really satisfying. And so this has been a great opportunity to work really closely with the physicians, to get to know the emergency department, to get to know pediatric medicine, to bring our students over to shadow the doctors, and to see that the work we're doing is changing how patients get treated.